Hello, it's Cooking Boca. It's Lorianne with the Boca Voice, and today I am at one of my favorite restaurants in downtown Boca. We're at Ouzo Bay. Ouzo Bay is located in beautiful Mizner Park, and it truly is a beautiful, amazing restaurant. Between the food, the cocktails, the atmosphere, it has it all. And today I have the opportunity of sitting down with Derek Morrell, the owner, and he's going to tell us all about it. Let's get started. Hello, Derek. Thank you so much for sitting down with the Boca Voice viewers today.
Well, thank you for having me. Appreciate it.
And congratulations so far. You're making quite a success for yourself here in Mizner Park at Ouzo Bay.
It's been great. The community of Boca has been very welcoming, so we're glad to have brought the Atlas Restaurant Group and Ouzo Bay concept here to South Florida.
So I want to hear a little bit about how you even got started in the restaurant industry. Why don't you tell us about that?
I've actually been in the industry my whole life. It's really all I know. 15 years old, first job was a busboy. I've also waited tables. I've been a bartender. In college, I worked for a VIP hospitality for our sports marketing at Miami University. Then I went into the private yachting industry for a while, worked in hospitality there, and then straight back to Maryland to restaurants, where I again waited tables, but moved my way up through management, floor manager, general manager, and now for the last 7 years I've been lucky enough to be part of ownership in restaurants.
Well, that is easy for us to understand how you know what to do and what not to do, because it sounds like you've seen it all. And that's why Ouzo Bay is such a success. And if you haven't been here yet, it truly is one of the most beautiful restaurants, I think, in Boca Raton. This decor that you did on this restaurant is just amazing.
Thank you.
So I want to talk about, let's dive right into the food a little bit, because that's obviously the best part. Why don't you talk about the fish that you get here?
Where it comes from is all over the world. We source our fish daily, depending on the seasonality of the fish and where we can source it the freshest. I mean, our bronzino comes from the waters off of Greece currently. We get wild caught Dover sole flown in directly from Holland. We have Australian lobster tails coming in. We have prawns coming in from Nicaragua. Snapper coming in from the Gulf waters here in Florida. So it's really a mix from, again, all over the world. Wherever the freshest seafood's coming from, that's where we're going to get it in.
And it's done so simply here. So what I love is that you let the flavor speak for itself of the quality of the fish that you got.
We do. The whole fish is prepared on our charcoal grill. It does take a longer time to prepare, but because it's cooked whole, you retain all that moisture and flavor. And then we fillet it, debone it, a little bit of lemon, olive oil, oregano. We really let the product speak for itself. So if you're looking for some fresh fish, this is the place to do it.
Well, and let's not forget about your amazing lamb here. You also have aged meats as well. For those meat lovers out there, they have that to offer you.
We do. Our meats are prime, grass-fed lamb coming in from Australia. So again, food quality here is second to none.
Okay, so amazing food, amazing bar, indoor, outdoor bar they have here is really incredible. So even if you want to pop in, you're walking through Mizner and you want to come in for drinks, it's amazing to sit at this bar. Your staff is super friendly here. You can get some appetizers there as well. Your patio area is amazing. And let's talk about your cigar room that you have here.
Yeah, so we do have a cigar lounge. We offer about 30 different cigars and whiskeys. It's a great thing to go back there after having a wonderful meal here, just to go back and hang out. And also, you mentioned the bar and patio areas. Both of those are available for a happy hour 7 days a week from 3 to 7. So it can be a very fun atmosphere.
It is. It is. It's become quite the place to come and not only meet your friends, but also to network. Mm-hmm. So what about your brunch? I hear that's the talk of the town now.
It is. So we are offering now, we have brunch on Saturdays and Sundays where the menu is offered. But on Sundays, we actually have a DJ coming in playing tunes from all over. We'll play some 80s, some disco, things that are very lively and fun. But the brunch on Sunday, with the purchase of an entree, we're offering penny mimosas, as many as you'd like. So
that's a deal.
It is. It's quite a deal. So it should be a lot of fun.
Okay, Sunday Fun Day. There you go. Check that out. Okay, now we know the size of this restaurant. It's extremely large, which means that you can have some amazing events here. So why don't you talk about some of the rooms?
As far as we're aware, we have one of the largest private dining rooms for any restaurant in Palm Beach County. In our large private dining room, we can seat up to 75 people. We've had events up to 110 standing room. We also have a smaller room that we can comfortably fit about 18 to 20 guests, as well as the cigar lounge that you had mentioned. We've done some birthday parties and everything in there. So anywhere from 30 to 50 people can get quite comfortable in there. So we do have a lot of great spaces here to work with. We have top-of-the-line audio-visual systems, so we're capable of putting any kind of presentations, and also privacy as well with Lutron shades and curtains to really make it an intimate experience if you'd like.
Okay, and I have been to some of the events that you've had here, and the staff really does do an incredible job with accommodating everyone, even with those large groups. So it really, if you're looking for a place to host your next corporate event or a party or even a charity event, check out Ouzo Bay for that. Okay, so on to new things coming down the pike. What would you like to share with us?
Well, the Alex Restaurant Group, we are an expanding company, and we're going to be bringing another one of our concepts down here. We hope to open up fall of 2018. It's called our Lock Bar concept. It's like a mid-Atlantic classic seafood tavern, large raw bar program, up to 16 different oysters, East and West Coast, craft cocktails that are out of this world. We'll do as many, maybe 100 different beers, locally sourced as many as we can. But it's a claim to fame is we'll do live music 7 days a week.
Oh, I love that.
And we'll have a whiskey list that'll far exceed over 400 different whiskeys, bourbons, and ryes. So the place is just, it's a lot of fun. Something like Boca hasn't seen before. So we're looking forward to that as well.
Okay, can't wait for that. So when you said whiskeys, it made me think, we forgot to talk about one of the most important liquors that you have here.
Our Ouzo selection. It is one of the largest in the state. So it's a Greek aperitif. After dinner, we actually serve a complimentary shot of Ouzo to everyone dining with us of age. And so it kind of tastes a little bit like black licorice. So if that's what you're into, it's a nice accompaniment to your meal.
And are you supposed to say anything when you're doing it?
Of course. You clink, opa.
Opa! Well, thank you so much, Derek. A final question I want to ask for viewers who maybe haven't dined yet at Ouzo Bay and they're coming here for the first time. What would you recommend for them to have if they come into the restaurant for the first time?
I would say for the appetizers, a little bit of a wow factor here. We have a flaming saganaki cheese table side. We put a little bit of brandy, light it on fire, so it's a bit of a wow factor there. But the best appetizer, hands down, is our octopus dish, where we bring in the octopus from Portugal. It's a very long cooking process. We braise it, and it's served over some chickpea hummus that we make here in-house. Everything here is made in-house, including our sorbets and ice creams, desserts, our Greek specialties, the amari, spanakopita, again, all homemade here. So those are some wonderful things to start with, and then from there I'd move right into the whole fish or any of the meats that we mentioned before.
Okay, fantastic. Well, we hope to see you here at Ouzo Bay. Please come in, say hello to Derek. Tell him that you saw this on the Boca Voice and What's Cooking Boca. And if you haven't already, please check out our Facebook page or thebocavoice.com. Derek, always a pleasure. Best of luck for continued success here.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Everybody have a great weekend, and we'll see you next time.